Hi, I'm Olympic gold medalist Phil Dahlhauser, and you're watching UCF TV. Go Knights!
It's a great day to be a Knight. Hello and welcome to the 2009 UCF Homecoming Parade. I'm Gina Thomas.
And I'm Jeff Sharon. Gina, you are absolutely right. It is a great day to be a Knight and to be right here in the center of the action for this year's Homecoming Parade. Now, did you know that this year's Homecoming Parade will feature more than 30 different organizations from campus?
Wow, I cannot wait to see what all the creative groups have on campus. Stay with us over the next hour as we bring you the sights and sounds from the 2009 UCF Homecoming Parade.
Now, homecoming is a special time of year for students, staff, faculty, really everybody here at UCF.
Earlier in the week was Comedy Night, featuring none other than UCF alumni Daniel Tosh.
Yeah. Another tradition of homecoming is the concert. This year, T-Pain, a Florida native, headlined the event.
During Skit Night, each participating organization has the opportunity to show off their talents on center stage through the combination of acting, dancing, and innovative scripts.
Now, I've participated in this before, Gina. This is fun. Each team has 8 minutes to convey to the audience their theme, storyline, and showcase the most UCF spirit possible.
One of the biggest and most spirited UCF homecoming traditions is Spirit Splash.
Yeah, the Friday before a homecoming football game, students enter the reflecting pond for the only time they can every year. It's always a lot of fun.
Oh, I bet. This event attracts thousands of students who want their chance to jump in on the fun, literally.
Well, also this week we had a very special event as the university honored its founding president, Dr. Charles N. Milliken, with a statue unveiling.
At nearly 6 feet tall, the bronze statue is a replica of Milliken.
Local artist Don Reynolds created the statue, a dedication initiated by UCF alumni and paid for entirely with private donations.
Milliken is considered the father of UCF. Starting in 1965, he helped to plan and build what was then called Florida Technological University. He chose the university's motto, "Reach for the stars."
And speaking of one of our own stars, Caitlin Channa is down at street level with some of the crowd. Now, Caitlin, what's the feeling amongst the crowd out there?
Jeff, the crowd is fired up here today. Everybody is pumped for the homecoming parade. With me now is Ashley, a freshman here at UCF. Ashley, what was your favorite homecoming event?
I really enjoyed the skit night, seeing everyone come together and collaborate to put on great skits, and the dances were incredible. I didn't even realize that they did dances, and I can't wait to see what new things they're going to come out with next year.
Excellent, that's a memory that will last a lifetime. Well, I'll be back with more information and an interview with President Hitt. Now back to you guys.
All right, thanks, Caitlin.
Hey Jeff, did you know that Caitlin will be the 2010 Olympic Winter Games torchbearer?
Actually, that's pretty cool. She's heading up to, tell me she's heading up to Calgary to do that. That is an excellent honor.
Awesome.
Congratulations to you, Caitlin.
Now to our judges. First judge is Chris Contrero.
Next to Chris is Jenna Nobley.
And the last but not least is Penny Lamuth.
I tell you the truth, I really don't envy those people at all. They will have to make some hard choices today with all the floats that we have for us on tap here in the parade.
A parade like this takes a lot of hard work and dedication to put together.
And we caught up with this year's Homecoming Parade chair, Michelle Messina, who explains why she is so passionate about this event.
I just really love UCF. I've been going to homecoming events since I could walk. And even when it was downtown, it was always very exciting for me. And I just love being around people. I'm a huge extrovert, and I love seeing this event come to life. It's such a big tradition for UCF, and I just really want to keep it strong.
Starting back at 8 p.m. last night, students gathered together to bring their version of a perfect homecoming float together. And as they worked into the wee hours of the night, their floats took shape. And finally, this morning, they get the chance to come alive in this event.
Jeff, let's check out the action along the parade route.
Good morning, UCF. Welcome to the University of Central Florida's Homecoming Parade 2009.
Well, it looks like the parade has begun. Here comes the UCF Police Motorcade. UCF PD was established in 1973. They employ approximately 60 sworn law enforcement officers.
All right, so next up, Night Moves dancers, the UCF cheerleaders, the UCF Spirit Squad is the official combined cheer and dance team for UCF. The team promotes school spirit and supports every UCF athletic team. The cheerleading team has 2 national championships to their credit, 2003 and 2007. We hope to see them back at the NCAA championships once again early in 2010, Gina.
That is awesome, Jeff. And here comes the UCF Equestrian Club. Today, Pegasus and the Knight represent UCF at the numerous occasions, alumni activities, and new student orientations.
Pretty cool to see Pegasus out there. You know, we see him before every football game. Beautiful Lippis Honor Stallions. Look at that. They're really amazing to see. All right, coming up next is the Edgewater High School Marching Band, directed by Bruce Greenwich. He has 93 members in his band. Edgewater has been an A-rated school for each of the past 10 years. Remarkable. Let's have a listen to the Marching Eagles.
Next in line is the Classic Car Club of Orlando. The Classic Car Club of Orlando is driving our VIPs today. Our Grand Marshal is Phil Dolhauser, the United
Great seeing the Marching Eagles from Edgewater High School.
And here comes the Classic Car Club of Orlando, providing the vehicles for this year's parade's VIPs. The VIPs are headed up by Phil Dolhauser, this year's Grand Marshal, and a UCF grad class of 2002. He won the gold medal in beach volleyball at the 2008 Summer Olympics in Beijing and hopes to participate in the 2012 Olympics. Next is President John C. Hitt and his lovely wife, Martha.
Let's go down to Caitlin and see if we can get an interview with the president. Caitlin?
Student Body President.
Happy homecoming, President Hitt.
Peterson.
To you.
Isn't it fantastic? We have the weather is absolutely beautiful. We have a great crowd. The energy along the parade route is unbelievable.
Really great day. A great day for the Knights.
Yes, now in the past, this event was held downtown, and now it's finally, we're here on home, we're here on the campus. How does that affect the UCF community?
Well, I think it just gets the whole community more involved. It makes it a much greater occasion.
Well, excellent. Thank you so much. Have a great day.
Go Knights!
Exactly.
All right, thank you, Caitlin.
Dr. Hitt has been the president since March 1992 and was vital in the creation of the UCF football stadium, new arena, and the UCF College of Medicine at Lake Nona. Up next is UCF student president Brian Peterson, who is an accounting major with a minor in legal studies. He says he enjoys being involved in helping make a difference for everyone who calls UCF home.
All right, and coming up next, Mr. and Miss UCF, Tyson Nails and Dasha Gonzalez. Look at that car that they're in, Gina. That's pretty cool. I wouldn't mind having one of those in my garage. Yeah.
They look great.
Up next, we've got Miss Florida America, Rachel Todd, who is a 2009 UCF alumna. She hails from Oviedo, Florida, and along with her mother helped create the Hope Foundation, a foundation that provides outreach for homeless individuals. And last but certainly not least is Miss Florida USA, Megan Clementi, who graduated in 2009 as well with a degree in engineering. And she is also an Orlando Magic dancer and also host of United here on UCF TV. How you doing, Megan?
And here comes Zeta Tau Alpha and Lambda Chi Alpha. Zeta Tau Alpha tries to make a difference in the lives of individuals through innovative programming which emphasizes leadership development, service to others, academic achievement, and continued personal growth for women.
They're also up there with Lambda Chi Alpha. Nice job, guys. Pretty cool float. Next up is the UCF Alumni Association with Spirit Cars for 2009 Distinguished Alumnus Dr. Eric Smith and Senator Lee Constantine, who helped establish the UCF College of Medicine. They are joined by the Forever Knights. Let's head on down to Caitlin. Caitlin?
How do you feel about today's event?
Well, hopefully we're going to win the ball game. This is a great day, beautiful day, but this is a great opportunity for UCF. We had a great basketball victory last night, beating the University of Massachusetts, and today, let's all hope that we can beat the University of Houston and go to a bowl game. This is fantastic.
Yes, thank you so much.
Thank you.
Thank you. Now back to Jeff and Gina.
All right, well, after that, we've got some more floats for you, and really, the organizations have done a fantastic job.
Next up is a float from Chi Omega, Fiji, Pi Delta Psi, and Phi Mu Alpha. Their theme is the Gotham City Circus.
All right, after Chi Omega, Fiji, Pi Delta Psi, and Phi Mu Alpha, now we have a group from Clear Channel, Orlando, two of the local radio stations here in Orlando, 1011 WJRR, of course, a very popular radio station here, and also 740 The Game, WYGM. They are the flagship station of UCF athletics. If you want to hear any UCF event from football to UCF baseball to UCF men's basketball, it is on 740 The Game.
Michael Malo and Samantha Gill.
Here comes the Corvette Club of Orlando, which is known as the nationwide premier Corvette Club in Central Florida. The Corvette Club of Orlando is made up of a group of adults that like to socialize, travel to unique locations across the Southeast. In the convertibles are the Homecoming Court, led by the 2008 King and Queen, Sam Gill and Michael Malo. After that is Jenny Hayes, College Republicans, Anthony Battaglia.
Also, Caitlin McManus right after that from AZD, and Taylor Lochran from the Transportation Engineers.
Following them is Lisa Cunningham, who's a member of LEAD, and Andrick Lewis, who's also a member of SGA.
Also, Serena Helton from Kappa Kappa Gamma, and Kyle Schumacher from Delta U.
And lastly, Kathy Rodriguez from Chi O, and Tim Hartzog from Theta Chi.
Now, the Homecoming Court is a long-standing tradition at the University of Central Florida, as are with every university across the nation. The court represents the best and the brightest of the UCF student body.
And here comes Alpha Epsilon Pi and Delta Tau Delta and Alpha Epsilon Pi. Alpha Epsilon Pi's philanthropy is the Elizabeth Glazer Pediatric AIDS Foundation, which educates people on the special issues concerning children with AIDS.
DTD's mission says that they are striving to make decisions based on principles of integrity, accountability, truth, and courage.
And Alpha Epsilon Pi is a fraternity founded in 1997 by a small group of men with a vision to bring fraternity experience.
Well, the fifth guy, as he's called, has recently been seen walking around campus with a urinal in one hand, soliciting high fives with the other. So do your best not to touch him if you see him. Or better yet, if you do see him, give the guy some hand sanitizer. Feel free to offer it to him because Lord knows he needs it.
Shriners is an international support for hospitals for children, an international healthcare system of 22 hospitals dedicated to improving the lives of children by providing special pediatric care, innovative research, and outstanding teaching programs. They focus their efforts on children up to age 18 with orthopedic conditions, burns, spinal cord injuries, and cleft lip and palate.
All right, Gina, let's see what these Shriners can do on their motorcycles. There we go, with more of the guys from the Bahia Shrine locally here in Orlando, and check that out.
Wow, that is really cool, Jeff.
I don't know if you could run that thing in a Formula One race, but so far we've seen a variety of different vehicles from the guys from the Shriners. There you see some of the members walking along. They do such a fantastic job for their organization, also helping those who are in need, and it really is wonderful to see a lot of the work that they do. There you see some of the, they actually even have, looks like they have their own marching band involved here, so we can take a listen to them as well.
One of the great things about them, Jeff, is they receive all services at no financial obligation to the families, which is a great cause.
Yeah, that's true. And like we said, you know, they do so much for so many young children up there, up to the age of 18, orthopedic conditions, burns, spinal cord injuries, cleft lips and palates. They, like you said, they receive all those services at no financial obligation to the families, thanks to the many Shriners hospitals, not just here in Florida, but throughout the country. Not only that, but these guys have some pretty cool cars.
And I'm digging the hats.
Yeah,
I'm digging the hats. I want a hat.
that to me looks like a 57 Chevy right there. But then again, you could probably say that about just about every car. That's how little I know about cars themselves. But really, it's fantastic what they've got going on there. Is that a wind-up car?
Winder.
Yeah.
How great.
That's pretty cool. Like we said, Jeannie, you know, they have an international healthcare system, 22 hospitals. It's really, really remarkable how much work they're able to do with all the fundraising. You know, it's not hard to raise funds for anything, especially these days. But for more information, like you said, check out the Shriners. They do such a wonderful job for those who need it, for younger children that need help, especially with health conditions. All right, now look at this.
Wow. Is that a Batman mobile?
I don't know, but
it's a mini Batman.
They look like they're drifting out there. That's kind of neat. Are we sure that that's okay? That looks a little dangerous. Can you imagine that drifting in a car that looks like a go-kart? And then these are, oh, look at those. That's fantastic.
I figured that's what I want to ride around campus.
Okay, a cooler on wheels.
A cooler. Stay hydrated. Stay hydrated.
There you go. Looks like some pretty good engineering that these guys were able to do too. Could you imagine saying, oh, well, I have to ride my cooler out of here. There's the Bahia Fun and Frolic. Looks like the guys have such a great time coming to events like this too. You know, there's so many of them. And they do, like we said, such a wonderful job.
Such a great time to get together as a university and enjoy the traditions.
Beta Tau Phi Alpha Delta next with their float. Working pretty hard on this float. You know, could you imagine how hard you'd have to work on one of these floats overnight?
Wow, I can only imagine.
Up next is a group that some of us, actually a couple of us were a part of, URSA.
Now, URSA is the United Resident Student Association.
There's also the group from Alpha Kappa Psi bringing their float on by. Looks like they got themselves a little bit of shade in that swing there. That's pretty nice. Cirque du Soleil is the theme. I don't see any flying acrobats, though. I think we need to talk to them about that.
We do. We need to get in some flying acrobats.
Here you see some of the crowd enjoying themselves here. It's so much of a good time. You see all the folks tailgating out here by the Memory Mall, and some of them coming are, and actually a small, well, not a small group, but a large group of them are coming up next. It's the folks from the Moat. Now you might know the Moat as what was the nickname for the UCF football team's offensive line from back in the day. Well, the Moat now is one of the largest tailgating groups on campus. They've been here since opening Bright House Network Stadium on campus. It's sort of a group that started out many years ago and it just sort of blossomed. You know, we did a feature on them for UCF Sports Today with George O'Leary. They take everything so seriously. They come out early and they have a pregame spread, the likes of which that we should all have prior to the game. With the amount of food that they cook, they start preparing, Gina, days in advance for their tailgate. It's fantastic.
That's awesome.
One of the advantages of having sort of that having an on-campus stadium is the fact that you have folks like this who love to come to campus and enjoy the place where they spent 4 years of college, and it's a fantastic time.
And here comes Kappa Kappa Gamma. Their national philanthropy is reading is fundamental, motivates children to read by delivering free books and literary resources to those children and families who need them most, along with Sigma Nu and the gentlemen of Tau Kappa Epsilon, and their philanthropy is St. Jude Children's Hospital.
Sigma Nu, by the way, the colony, it's one of the newer fraternity chapters here at UCF. They started their colony back in March of 2003. The theme of their float is Mickey Goes to the Circus. Here comes some of the folks who are involved with the environmental, with more environmental things here on campus, namely that solar car right there. It's a student group focused on sustainability and environmental stewardship. They promote awareness on how to be green. They've got the solar car with them, which they call Sunny the Solar Car. The winner of the Name the Solar Car competition was Shane Lassa. She named the solar car Sunny. They liked her name, so they went ahead with it. Up next is the float from the ladies of Tri-Delt.
Their philanthropy is children's cancer charities, including the St. Jude Children's Hospital and Arnold Palmer's Hospital of Orlando.
They're joined by Phi Delta Theta. Like we said, their theme is Rush. Do you have what it takes to join the circus? Do you have what it takes to join the circus?
Oh, I don't know about that, Jeff.
I know that I don't. I really don't think I have what it takes to join the circus.
Up next is Pi Beta Phi, strong commitment to literacy, which date back over 100 years, followed along with Lambda Sigma Upsilon, which is the Latino fraternity on campus, and Theta Chi. Their theme this year is vaudeville.
You know, they used to say that vaudeville was a dead art. I don't think so. I think these guys are trying to bring it back.
Look how fine their dress is.
I know.
Following them is the March of Dimes, a nonprofit organization whose mission is dedicated to improve the health of babies, preventing birth defects, premature birth, and infant mortality.
All right, Gina, next up is the Honors Congress. Their theme this year is Dr. Seuss, Mr. McGurkus Goes to the Circus. Honors Congress is the official student organization for the Burnett Honors College here on campus.
Here comes the Smoothie King.
Smoothie King donated $50 to Give Kids the World Foundation in order to participate in the event. That's an example of what I was talking about earlier,
Yeah,
getting
that's
involved
super
with these organizations and getting involved with causes on campus.
The Dancing Smoothie, and right behind them is Silvermine Subs.
Same thing, they also donated $50 to Give Kids the World in order to participate. You ever had some Silvermine? Looks like they're throwing food at people. Are they trying to start a food fight?
Coupons?
Coupon, maybe, I don't know.
Let's
See
go,
if we
Jeff.
can run over
Let's
and get
go
a
get
few
our
of those,
Silvermine
right?
coupons.
Exactly.
Up next is Kappa Alpha Theta and Zeta Beta Tau and Delta Upsilon. The ladies of Kappa Alpha Theta, their national philanthropy is CASA, which stands for Court Appointed Special Advocates. The trained community volunteers speak with abused and neglected children during the court procedures.
They're joined by two of the more well-established fraternities on campus, Zeta Beta Tau and Delta Upsilon. Like you said, their theme, the three-ring circus. It's funny how you see different people dressing up as Nitro in these different events.
Do they paint their legs? Is that paint or is that stuff?
I don't know, might be. Coming up, another sponsor of the Homecoming Parade, Mosquitoes and More. Hope you brought some insecticide, because look out for mosquitoes. I don't know if this is the right weather for mosquitoes, Regina.
But Florida sure is.
Yeah, that's true. See, rolling around, passing out some items to the fans who are here. These fans I know have to be excited for also the football game coming up later today with UCF taking on Houston.
Comes Alpha Xi Delta, Kappa Sigma, and Sigma Lambda Beta. The ladies of Alpha Xi Delta's philanthropy is the Beta Center, an organization focused on giving children and parents the knowledge and support needed to develop strong and healthy families.
Of course, they're joined by Kappa Sig, whose philanthropy is the Race for the Cure for breast cancer. Also, Sigma Lambda Beta involved with this homecoming float. Are they doing the Thriller dance up there?
Their theme is the Freaky Funhouse.
All right, next up, Gina, Lead Scholars with their float. You know, Lead is another one of these enormous student organizations on campus. It starts when you're a freshman. It's an organization dedicated to leadership and service in the community.
Jeff, were you part of Lead Scholars?
I was not, and I regret not being a
I
part.
regret not being a part as well. They've got the right idea. They brought their umbrella.
Yeah, exactly. We really have had a beautiful day today for this parade. By the way,
are so lucky.
Lead Scholars' theme is a Bug's Life for their parade float. Their mission is to provide opportunities for leadership development within the first 2 years of higher education, with emphasis on the motto to learn, to lead, and to serve. And they certainly look like they're having a heck of a time out there, aren't they?
How cute is this? It's a cookie box.
Is it actually full of cookies?
The bugs and the cookies.
Oh,
Look at
okay.
them, the cookies.
Oh, that's right. I was going to say, if they've actually got real cookies in here, sign me up for some of those. Let's run over and get a few while we got it. You ever seen that movie, A Bug's Life?
I have not.
I haven't either. Well, I've only seen bits and pieces of it, but it looked like it was pretty cool. Promoting equality, this is the Equal Circus. It's a pretty cool float, not bad. Here's the Society of Automotive Engineers. And Gina, these are the folks that have a lot of fun doing what they do. You know, it makes it, or at least it looks like they certainly do. Take a look at some of the go-karts that these folks have put together, learning how to put together these cars. You know, we talk about automotive engineering all the time, especially now, sort of the changes in the automotive industry. Well, these guys are at the forefront and right in time, aren't they?
They are in time.
Hey, well, it looks like they're really cranking those engines too. Do they build those engines themselves? I get that they must have a lot of fun doing this kind of thing, especially showing off those cars. If they built them themselves, hey, that's pretty impressive.
And
all right. Oh, go ahead, Gina. I'm sorry.
Here comes engine 65.
Fire. You know, this week we had Veterans Day, of course, Gina, and you know, I think it's important for us to recognize how important our veterans are, not just in the military, but also our police, fire, emergency. You know, those folks are veterans too because they dedicate their lives to service and protecting all of us. And I think it really is important for us to recognize them and just really thank them all thank everybody for their service, not just the UCF community, but all throughout Central Florida. They do such a wonderful job.
They definitely do a great job.
We especially want to thank the guys from Engine 65 for coming on out. Now, I wonder if they get the chance to go to the game too. And if so, if they get a call, do they have to run out of the stadium real quick? And it's one of those things that you usually take for granted, but you know, if you live over in this, or if you hang out over on this side of campus, sometimes you hear those sirens going off, and it's good to know that the guys at the helm of these trucks just do a fantastic job protecting all of us. All right, and with the passing of Engine 65, that means that we have come to just about the conclusion of the 2009 UCF Homecoming Parade.
What a great conclude to an awesome homecoming week here at UCF.
What a fantastic job that all the folks did with the floats. What was your favorite, by the way?
I would have to say A Bug's Life.
Yeah.
I like the little cookies. Good job, guys.
Well, I want to send a special shout out to folks from Honors Congress and also Kappa Kappa Gamma, Sigma Nu, everybody, and Teak. They did a fantastic job with their floats as well, I thought.
We also want to thank the Fairwind Alumni Center for hosting this beautiful event.
Yeah, special thanks to the UCF Alumni Association. For more information on the UCF Alumni Association, make sure you visit www.ucfalumni.com.
Stay tuned to the sights and sounds of the 2009 UCF Homecoming. I'm Gina Thomas.
And I'm Jeff Sharon. Special thanks also to our entire crew here from UCF TV, Ben Jaffe, Matt Messenger, Richard Payne, and everybody here from UCF TV. We want to thank you guys as well for allowing us to have such a great time out here. Like we said, sights and sounds from the parade. For Gina, Caitlin, Channa, and all of us here at UCF TV, I'm Jeff Sharon. Have a great week and
go Knights!
Go Knights!